That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Adelaide's okay.
Marauders can't in the dark. Wild canids.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the... I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. What is it? I'm not in a... The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want...
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa.
Are you,
Great, just great.
Oh gosh, no, I'm just alone.
I've seen you wandering around here. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. Sorry, just... Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him.
I know the old community center kept a copy. I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day. I appreciate you hearing me out, at least.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide? You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I... Why? Adelaide wants me... And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
I'm not in the... We didn't know... Zoe joined. You pretty much did my job. Let me know if I can do something for you. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from... I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our... Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She... Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Look at that. My son, we had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat it. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered...
No, just leave me alone. No, just leave me alone. Get away! Get away! Get away! Go away, Phantom! No, just leave me alone! You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram! You can talk? See? Of course. Do excuse me. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not in... Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer, right? Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me... I specialized in auto...
This is a fine day, friend. I trust Adelaide's... Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by... I am not perfect. I have made my... I am a spacer's choice. Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless with... You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be...
Got it. Heads down.
No kidding. Look, I appreciate one day to pad. Well, don't. Ain't that too? Well, don't keep me in suspense. The Geo, that's a aside from you,
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I've...
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking... Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? I might turn that over. I need some time to gather.
sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
It's a I suppose. Take... Wonderful. What the fuck is this? Is this... It's a law-forsaken joke is what... Well, I've spent my... I became so desperate... Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than Nothing could be more... But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator. You have a ship. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave the... It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vic...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so... Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... every time I think of... Oh, it's kind of you to say that. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend... And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
Captain, What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. See you soon, Captain.
Yo, what's going on, mate? I literally won't be streaming for much longer either. You're not in work then today? Looking for some, mate. Yeah, I'm literally just finishing up this bit. I'm gonna travel to like the new planet or something, and then I'll be finishing the stream there. What are you up to today anyway then, mate?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I... Certainly. What would you like? As you wish. I require...
Sounds good, mate. Yeah, I'm on a late tonight, so just chilling out, getting some gaming in before work. Yeah, alright. Let's just go travel to the new planet.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
You too, buddy. Nice one for tuning in anyway. I'll catch you soon.
Let's talk when you're free.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just...
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification. Captain Hawthorne, you said. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end. You'll want to take it up with Uda. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a... Just the op?
Surely this...
They must have a real big...
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong... You take this stuff... Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing... Wanda Dorset over in sickbay? Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming. Much. Is there anything else? Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a waste.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Bless my heart. You here for a... Those are lucky for us, groundbreaker. Now, I only... Well... Do you know Edna? Oh, she sent curious thingy. You've got... If you should find it, the more we got... Don't forget to come find... I found a hen... It's almost time.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Go back to Byzantium, you go.
Ah, the board.
Ah, yes. Has... I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. I asked around and... Right. You're going There, I've removed the flag. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Well. What? Indeed. An apprehension. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. The thing is...
Stray too much from...
To give away something so...
I'll thank you not to question. It's only temporary, so you'll need to get my seal back from her if... That...
I'll be waiting eagerly for your return.
Sometimes sacrifices must be made to stay. Aligned with the plan. Unfortunate, but necessary.
I'm not going anywhere. You can't keep me. I'm sorry. Let me get one thing straight. As for the... Be...
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Great look. Depends. See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous... All right, I'll sell it to you. Anything else, dear? Anytime.
If you're here to... Did he now? He must be referring... I'm beginning to wonder... I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his... Last he told me, he was taking... You look out, though.